Let's take a short break again.
And by the way, why are you listening to an astrophysicist say all this? Because I study science and how the world works,
right.
and the causes and effects of decisions that are made. And what do they look like statistically, probabilistically? How do you classify ideas? How do you test ideas for whether or not they're going to work? All of that analysis can apply to the universe, and it can apply to everyday life. And that's kind of what drove the inspiration of the book.
Right, and of course, science, it should be applied historically. So you can say, look, we can learn from what we did wrong on this occasion and not do it wrong again. But too often we fall into I think it was an apocryphal Einstein quote, actually, but the quote about the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result.
Exactly. Yeah, it's attributed to Einstein for sure. Yeah, so it's a different world. And again, as an educator, I try to address the public. I try to address the educational system. The politicians are at the tip of this iceberg. And people say, the Trump haters are saying, let's get rid of Trump. He's the problem. He's a trouble. But wait a minute. Wasn't it 86 million Americans voted for him?
Yeah.
And more people voted for Trump in 2020 that had ever voted for anyone in the history of elections except that same election with Biden. So if you remove Trump, there's still the matter of the 86 million people and what they want to see as their leader. So as an educator, I don't look at the politicians. I look at my fellow citizens and I ask, how are they thinking about this problem? Can I help them improve or strengthen whatever ideas they have, but because then you can base it in an objective reality rather than on what you feel should be true.